Maldivian President Mohamed Muizzu is in China on a 5-day-long state visit. On day 2 of his visit, he urged China to send more tourists to Maldives. So he's now urging China at a time when India diplomatic controversy is on. There were mass cancellations, remember, by Indians who were angered by the sitting ministers of Muizzu's party, who have taken a run at India and thrown some very insulting jibes. Maldives' president is now playing clearly, as many had said earlier as well, a pro-China card. But that's not the only concern. There is rising radicalization in the island nation. That's as much something that is a cause of concern for Maldives.
After a spate of cancellations by Indian tourists in Maldives, the rattled president of Maldives has urged China to send more tourists to his island nation to prevent what many islanders there see as a disastrous outcome of his anti-India policies. Maldives President Mohamed Muizzu is in China on a 5-day state visit. He's accompanied by his wife Sajida Mohammed and a number of top Maldivian officials. China and Maldives are expected to ink a number of agreements on economic cooperation and trade.
The fact that I'm here in China on my first state visit is testament to the commitment of His Excellency President Xi Jinping and the people of China to the Maldives. We have no doubt that China will be our closest partner in development. The free trade agreement signed between our countries stands as a symbol of the close commercial ties between China and Maldives. I'm told that it is the first comprehensive FTA between China and a South Asian country.
Muizzu was elected to office on an anti-India plank. After being sworn in as president, he first visited Turkey and then the UAE for the COP28 Environment Summit, where he had an interaction with Prime Minister Narendra Modi. But in a major departure from the past, Muizzu chose not to visit India as his first port of call after being elected president. His 5-day state visit to China is being seen as an attempt to play China against India. New Delhi chose not to react to Muizzu choosing to visit China first.
It's a very short-sightedness on the part of the present government to really think, that we can really try to not keep the age-old relationship that we have always had with India.
Muizzu is still in China's Fujian province, meeting provincial leaders on day 2 of his 5-day visit. He's scheduled to meet Chinese President Xi Jinping, who's hosting a banquet in his honor, and will also meet the Chinese Premier.
So yes, the trips obviously show that we have many friends across the world and that we wish to strengthen those bonds as well. It does not undermine in any way our relationship to India.
In Fujian, President Muizzu addressed the Invest Maldives Forum. He described China as Maldives' valued ally and integral collaborator. But there are apprehensions that Maldives could be the next victim of China's Belt and Road Initiative after Sri Lanka and Pakistan. But a bigger cause for concern for Beijing could well be rising Islamist radicalization in Maldives. According to the US, 250 people from Maldives joined the Islamic State between 2014 and 18. Maldives is seen as the largest contributor to Islamic State terror. In 2023, US sanctioned 20 individuals in Maldives. In the same year, the US also sanctioned 29 companies for aiding Islamic State terror. Fugitive from law in India, Zakir Naik's speeches are viral in Maldives. The China-Pakistan-Maldives nexus could create additional challenges for India in the Indian Ocean region. Bureau Report, India Today.